I'm a princess cut from marble smooth.
Okay. Hey guys, it's Chris, and this is a book haul. I have no clue how the lighting is right now because I can't see it on this thing. So hopefully this turns out well. But yeah, I'm at my university that I graduated from for homecoming this weekend, and the English department was giving away books because of some teachers leaving, and some books they need to get rid of, and there was also some flooding issues, and they needed to move some books up, and then there was just too many books, and so they're just giving away free books, and I had to get my butt over there as soon as possible. And I got a lot of books. I don't actually know how many. Maybe I'll count them as I edit this, but yeah, we're just gonna go with that. I don't really know a lot about these either, so don't think that I'm gonna be giving full summaries really. This is a book by Bernard Malamud called The Assistant, and it's about a Jewish shopkeeper, his daughter, and a thief. This guy's a Pulitzer Prize winner, so not for the story, though, I don't think. Or maybe it was for the story. I don't know. It just looked interesting, so I grabbed it. 2 volumes of Glimmer Train, and this is a winter 2000 issue and the fall 1999 issue, and this is just filled with a lot of different fiction stories from different authors. I guess these are Margot Rabb. There were some good, interesting looking stories in here, and one of these, even though I just grabbed both of them because I was like, oh, this sounds like it might be really good. So yeah, I have 2 volumes of Glimmer Train. I picked up 1 copy of Beowulf, a new prose translation by E. Talbot Donaldson, and yeah, A Boat's Work for a Wife by Susanna Saint-Livre. And this is a 18th century comedy. And yeah, so I thought it sounded interesting. Sirius Pink by Sharon Nolan is a bunch of poems that are collected and inspired by abstract paintings. I love that. I love ekphrastic poetry. So, the Alexandria Quartet. It's 4 books in a quartet. I don't know how no one could just pick this up. I mean, these seem like they could be really interesting. They seem to have done well. I looked at the ratings on them on Goodreads, like as I was sitting there looking at them on the shelf and deciding to get them or not. And it's about the books are Montalvo, Clea, Justine, and Balthasar. I'm gonna figure out the order. Read them in order. They're like fiction stories set around in Egypt and some war time. It just sounded interesting, and they look really short. And like Drop City by T.C. Boyle. This is a story about like the hippies era, I guess. But like right before it kind of faded out, and the cover grabbed me. Obviously, I was just like, "What is this?" It has a cool award symbol as a finalist on the National Book Award finalist, and it has some really good reviews on the back. Some quotes from New York Times and Los Angeles Times book review and things like that. So yeah, I just was like, I'm gonna go for it. Mirror for Witches by Esther Forbes. This is a story that deals with the Salem witch trials, and that's really why I picked it up. I don't really know much else about it. I think the main character is a female who's accused of being a witch. And I think that she thinks she might be because of some things that are going on. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I know about it. That's yeah. I have Copper Nickel. This is a book of poetry and prose. Really excited to read this one. I really liked the cover. I thought it was interesting. And yeah, I was surprised that no one had picked this one up yet. Hayden Ferry review. This is another one of those kind of literature review things. I think this one has poetry and fiction in it. That cover is beautiful. Like, oh my god, I love the colors. And yeah, there's a lot of people in this little value in here, so I thought it would be really cool to read. This is the, I don't know which edition of this is. I think it's from 1998, so yeah, decided to read that. Tributaries, which is the literary magazine at my university, Illinois Wesleyan, and I have a volume from 2006. It's basically a literary magazine. It has fiction and a lot of poetry. Usually it's a lot of poetry. There's also some artwork in there, all from students at the university. And usually it's really, really fantastic. We have a really great, really creative campus. These are 2 from when I was still in school. So I was on the editorial board that voted on what went into here, and also kind of helped pick the pictures. I remember voting particularly for this picture to be on the cover for this issue. I remember that. This is one for spring 2015. That is after I graduated. I haven't actually read this one yet, but the new editors are my friends Lauren and Michelle. I'm going to put a link down to Michelle's channel down below because she does music on YouTube, so I'm going to link her channel down below. And I'm excited to read this one because I haven't seen how people or the rating has progressed or how the rating's different on campus and that matter. So, last but certainly not least, I picked up, this is the last book I picked up, was the Pocketbook of Quotations. I saw this book right away, and I didn't get it right away. I got it when I came back, and it was still there. I decided I wanted it. And it's still just like, go to anybody, and there's like a list of quotations for them. This is quotations for Caesar. It's just like, okay. And just after the order her, you can just kind of see if they have anyone. I went and looked up a quote from about Poe earlier. Yeah. Fascism, fashion. Sometimes you can go by content, you can go by author. It's. I feel like it may be useful. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna hope so though. So yeah, that's it for all of this. I don't know if I'm going to do that stacky thing that booktubers do, where they stack the books. If you've read any of these books, you should totally let me know about it, how you felt about it in the comments, because I don't really know a lot about these books. Also, I realized I just took that picture without the Alexandria cricket on top. Oh well, it's gonna be like that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, tell me if you also enjoy free books, and go as crazy as I do when there are free books available. So yeah, I'll see you all next time.